Please welcome the star of Little Oberon and two-time Silver Logie winner, Sigrid Thornton.
Thank you. Good evening. Well, our Hall of Fame winner this year was born on July 18th, 1966, of English parents. In 1973, one star of the show was kidnapped. Another retired because of sticky eye syndrome, and many of its biggest names have been stuffed since the beginning. Nevertheless, it has maintained a beautiful relationship with 3 generations of viewers. It's the most Australian of shows. That unforgettable title tune claimed that there were people with games and stories to tell, and in 40 years, it's never failed to deliver on that promise. Hosting the show is one of the toughest gigs to land, and it's also one of the toughest to pull off successfully. The cream of Australian acting talent has stood in line for the chance to demonstrate the wonderful world of clag, to be robots, elephants, and especially teapots. The bond between the presenter and the viewer is very personal, and it's impossible to manufacture. No show in any genre speaks so directly to its target audience. It's also a program for which I have a very strong personal affection. When I lived in the United States for a few years, it was the one program, Australian program that is, that I kept my children in touch with, courtesy of videotape, not only because it was great fun, but because it provided a consistent connection to their homeland. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of this year's Logie Hall of Fame is Play School.
Anthony Ayres climbed up the stairs. My shoulder was his bed. But when he wanted room to play, he jumped upon my head.
Open wide, come inside. It's Play School.
Hello, and welcome to Play School News. Good news for animal lovers.
Wait on, I haven't got my ears adjusted yet. But here we are. A hare.
This one?
Okay.
You mean? Oh,
There we
right.
go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't follow that very well.
Meow.
Oink, oink. Real pigs are big and fat, have long noses and curly tails, and go...
Rocket to control room.
He wants a real rocket.
and make some engines.
Pointy bits at each end.
Bring that up like that. Round.
I think that should do it.
Ta-da! Little Ted, he needs to have a wee.
Oh, over to the toilet then. Lift the lid.
And quick. Oh, whizzle, 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 whizzle.
Taking a bath too. Pretend bath, of course. And I'm pretending I've taken off all my clothes.
Now, the music's going to keep changing. We'll try and do the right thing with our fingers.
I stirred it up, what more can I say? I stirred it that way. Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
I'm a little teapot, round and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout.
Tip me over.
Tip me over, tip me over, pour me out.
Well, it's almost time for our story now.
But before the story, what do? We look at the...
Oh, that's the clock chiming. What time is it? Midnight?
Time for us to go.
Hello.
No. Not hello. Goodbye.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, to accept this very well-deserved award, please welcome Justine Clark, Simon Burke, and a host of familiar faces.
Simon.
And I'm Justine. Hello.
And we've been talking about Hall of Fame every day this week on Play School.
So why don't we have a look and see what day it is on the Play School Logie calendar?
Here's one we made earlier.
And the name of today is Sunday. It's Sunday today.
And let's see who the winner is on the Play School Logies calendar. It's John Wood.
Is it John Wood? No.
It's Play School.
Play School. And we stand here very proudly this evening on behalf of the 79 performers who have been lucky enough to present this outstanding program during its long and illustrious reign. And we say a big thank you to TV Week for this wonderful 40th birthday present.
We certainly do. You know, I think Play School looks pretty good for 40, don't you, Justine?
It does. We've had a bit of work done. Yeah.
What 40-year-old hasn't? But I think it's partly due, as what Sigrid was saying, to the way that our program constantly evolves, but somehow it remains the same. And that's due in no small part to the great support we get from the ABC, but most of all to our executive producers who over the years have always made sure that the needs of our amazingly treasured young audience are always met. Mm-hmm. Now, Justine, how many executive producers have there been in Play School?
Well, there's Alan Kendall.
And Henrietta Clark.
And John Fox.
And Claire Henderson.
And Virginia Lumsden, who is with us this evening on stage.
That's
One, two, three, four, five. Five
executive producers.
We could never count the hundreds and hundreds of hard-working people who work behind the scenes, the creatives and the technical people who put their hearts into this show and work so tirelessly to make it look so effortless for all of us. So we thank every one of those people.
Absolutely. You know, when you're an actor, you spend most of your life, most of your career trying to be other people. But the thing about Play School is it actually teaches you how to be yourself as a performer. And I'm really grateful for that opportunity. And just personally, you know, Play School presenting is kind of a secret society. It's been handed down, the secret, from presenter to presenter. And I'm really so honoured that I had the very best, Noni Hazelhurst, Trish Goddard and Miss Benita Collins to teach me 18 years ago when I first started the program.
There are many great presenters from the early days here. Would you please keep your applause going for Alistair Smart and John Spencer and John Waters and Lorraine Bailey, who are with us this evening. From these early presenters, right down to us and through to Jayla Geyer and Georgie Parker, who are on stage this evening, we all know what a huge responsibility and honour it is to perform in this program. And so we say the biggest thank you to the children of Australia who watch this show, and the carers and the parents and the grandparents who all let us into their hearts and their lives so warmly and so openly. We say thank you.
Thank you. I mean, for an actor, it really is the coolest gig you can have in television, so we are all extremely blessed. But it's not about flesh and blood tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's about honouring the stars of our show. Would you please join us in thanking Big Ted and Little Ted,
Jemima, Humpty,
Morris,
Diddle,
Scrap,
Mika,
and of course you all know Daisy the cow. Come on! And if our boys could speak, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure they'd join with all of us in asking you to honour this great occasion by please joining with us in the Play School theme song. Thank you, Chong.
you too.
Come on.